So we are doing something way different today, and that is a Pokemon Red version Nuzlocke run. So for anyone new to Pokemon from my normal Stardew Valley stuff, it's basically just a regular run through of Pokemon with a couple extra little rules, and we'll get into those in a little bit here. But for now, we'll pick Jack, because that is my actual name. And then my rival, I usually choose something random, and I guess we'll go with Benny, because that's a good name. And this is a game, so this is like the first game I grew up playing, and I probably haven't played it since like Gold and Silver came out, so it's been like well over 20 years, so I'm kind of fresh into it again. But I remember most of the stuff about it, which is why I kind of wanted to do a more of a challenge run with it, and Nuzlocke is perfect for that. So basically what Nuzlocke will mean is, like the long and short of it is, I can catch one Pokemon per route, and if I accidentally knock that Pokemon out, or it kills me or runs away, I don't get a second chance. So that's a pain. I will be nicknaming every one of the Pokemon to get, like, I guess a stronger attachment for it for the next part, which is if any of my Pokemon faint in battle, I have to release them. So normally you could just heal them and everything would be all hunky-dory, but this is a little more hardcore, so you have to release them. And those are pretty much the only like main roles. I am going to go with Bulbasaur because he's always my, I don't know, he's my favorite. He's always, I like grass starters. I always like grass types. And for a nickname, I don't want to go too wild. I like Bubba. I used to have a guy I worked with named Bubba, and he was kind of wild, so it'll remind me of that, and I like that going forward. But yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of a challenge that wasn't too hard, because this game is a little more unforgiving than some of the others, so like even this first battle, I remember being, it can just be really tough. Like sometimes you just can't win it. And you'll have to excuse, I have some ignorance of mechanics of the Gen 1 stuff, but I know like you can miss 100% hit chance moves, and sometimes things just don't go well. Like I know in the new games that you can just hit your main attack and win the first fight pretty much every time, but that is definitely not the case in this one. Like I'm already kind of in a bad spot. So I don't know, hopefully Bubba makes it through this one. It's highly possible that this run will end at any moment, because theoretically, if I get knocked out, yeah, if he got knocked out right there, it's over, because I'd have to release him, which means I wouldn't have any more Pokemon, so that is the danger of this run. But I think it'll go okay. I'm not too worried about it yet. And I'll probably change up like the format of how I do this. I just wanted to gauge some interest more than anything, so I don't want to get too carried away with how I like map out the video and make any wild graphics, because I don't know if I'll keep doing it. I know I'm definitely going to play all this, but maybe people don't like watching it and want me to stick to Stardew, and I get that too, so we'll kind of see where that all goes to. I know like right off the bat I have to go get the parcel for Oak and then head back down, and ideally I won't run into any Pokemon on Route 1 because I don't have any Pokeballs, so I can't catch one. So if I run into it, I'll have no choice but to just fight it or run away, I guess. I don't know how that works. I don't know. I guess that's a rule I gotta make for myself, but like if I don't have the opportunity to catch it, does it really count? But I don't know. I'm gonna make it so I can't catch it. I think that seems more fair. And I really would like to get like an early Pidgey would be nice. Like ideally not a Rattata, because I don't like Rattata. Oh, you know what else I should mention? This game looks a little bit different from the normal Pokemon Red, because it's a colorized version of it. So it looks a little more up to date. All the sprites and everything are going to be the same, and everything else is identical except for it's a brighter world. I just thought it kind of made for a little bit nicer of like a viewing experience and a playing experience on top of that. So that is why it looks a little different. But you'll notice pretty quickly that the sprites are pretty funky. If you haven't seen this game, or you haven't seen it since it came out in like 1998 or whatever, there's some rough artwork, I would say. Like I know like Geodude looks pretty bad, I would say. Like it looks like he's made of flesh, which is not like what he's supposed to be a little rock man, you know? So I don't know, like there's some brutal art. Like they did a pretty rough job. Especially like the back sprites. Some of the back sprites are really, really bad. Like I know Venusaur looks like he's on fire. So here's my first Pidgey, which just looks like a straight up chicken. Like that is an insane design. And I can't catch it. It's also level 5, so I don't even know if I can beat it. But I'm pretty sure Gust is not flying type in this game, even though it is in every other game after this. So it can't really do a ton of damage to me. But I know also like Sand Attack is especially brutal early on. And so that might not look good for me. And I really don't want to lose. So I have to kind of try and play it safe. I'm also going to try to avoid like grinding too aggressively. So maybe I'll do that rule too, where I can't grind up my level past what the next gym leader's Pokemon will be, if that makes sense. Like for example, right now I'm going to go against Brock next. Or first, I guess. He's the first gym leader. So I think he has level 12 or 14 Pokemon. So basically what that would mean is I can't level up my team past 14. That way it doesn't make the run too like grindy and doesn't make me too overpowered. Because that's not that much fun. It's not much of a challenge if you kind of just grind your way into victory, I guess. I know the one thing I will do before I fight Brock is make sure I have a grass type move. Otherwise, I have no chance. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of walking around. I need to heal. I need Pokeballs. That's a big thing too. I just healed, so. Yeah, I need Pokeballs because I'll be in Route 2 next, I think. And so I should be able to get my first Pokemon soon. And after Route 2, I'll be in the Ilex Forest. I think that's what it's called. And then I'll be able to get another Pokemon. Which I think you can get a Pikachu in there, which would be really cool. And I don't remember what Pikachu looks like in this game. So that might be a weird surprise. But everything was like chubbier, I want to say, in Gen 1, which I kind of think is fun. Like everything looks a little less like sleek and polished like it is now. And so I guess I'll use so I'm definitely on Route 2. I want to make sure I don't accidentally mess up and catch Pokemon like 2 on a route or something, you know? Because I know like Route 2 exists on the other side of the forest too, I think. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. So I did get a rat, so hopefully we catch him. I wanted it to be anything but a rat, ideally. We're going to run into an issue if we don't get a flying Pokemon or a surfing Pokemon, just because we need that stuff to progress through the game. But that rat is not it. I don't think he can do anything like that. He might surf, I don't know. There's weird stuff. But yeah, we'll try to get him, and that means we have to think of a good nickname. I'm not good at nicknames. I go for like, I have some like defaults, you know, I go with like Lewis. If you've watched my Stardew Valley stuff, I always name him like Lewis for my cat. Maybe like Randy. I do Randy sometimes. There's Ricky. I think Ricky's good. It's like my old boss's name. Ricky the Rat. So yeah, we got a Ricky and Bubba. We got like a southern theme going, which is kind of fun. But yeah, I kind of have like a set nicknames I like to go to, and I don't know why. Like Wumbus is a good one. But I always name my characters like the same stuff. Like this dude's just named Jack, and that's my name, so. Which I remember being great, like when I was a kid. And like being able to like brag to my friends, like, hey, my name's like already in the game. And even though like it's not much to brag about, it's just kind of strange they chose Jack. I should have talked to that guy down there. He like shows you how to catch a Weedle. That's like a pretty strong memory I have in my head from when I was a kid. And then yeah, we'll go into the forest. I don't think there's any like crazy secrets in here. Not that I remember. Like I know Pikachu is pretty rare. And like I don't think I found out about Pikachu being here for a really long time when I was a kid. But I want to say there's like hidden items somewhere in the grass, like right there. But maybe they all look like Pokeballs. I don't remember. It's kind of hard to like tap into memories of a game from like 20 years ago, if not more. Yeah, it's just been a long time. I played the new Pokemon Arceus, which I enjoyed quite a bit. It was super grindy, and it was way more focused on like catching Pokemon, kind of like Weedle. I don't really want a Weedle, but I like Beedrill, so that's not too bad. I'll take it. And he's like a perfect candidate for Wumbus, because he's already a W name, so he'll be a Wumbus. Definitely. Oh, and I don't know what I was going to say. I also like played Pokemon Go a lot. I still kind of do, since that came out. And I've played every game except for the 3rd generation. I think I skipped, or the 4th generation. And my plan is to play all of them, so I'll eventually get through them all. The hairy bug Pokemon. It's kind of weird. I wonder if they all have weird names like that. Yeah, Wumbus. That's right. That's a good name. It makes sense. Wumbus. Oh, he won't make as much sense when he's a Beedrill. Yeah, I think it's good. I think Wumbus will be... I don't know. I feel like, do I use Wumbus too much? Probably not. I think we're good. Hopefully I have him long enough for it to matter. I don't anticipate losing anything for a while. Maybe what I'll do is like for the layout, I'll have my team on the side so it's easier to keep track of like who I have. I'm not much of a graphic designer, so I'll do my best, but there's no promises of it being like amazing. For some reason, I remember these guys having names, but maybe they don't have names until next generation. Like I remember Youngster Joey, but maybe Youngster Joey is not around until Gold and Silver. Are they all just... I guess that would make sense. It's probably easier to code if it's just bug catcher, you know? I don't know anything about coding a Game Boy game though, so maybe I shouldn't make assumptions. I know like most people who do these runs know a lot more about the games, so my knowledge is definitely limited. I know enough, like I know all the Pokemon from this generation, obviously. I know all the moves for the most part. I know like Psychic is pretty overpowered in this generation because it doesn't have any like... Or no, is it Ghost? Maybe Ghost is super... Maybe I don't know. We'll find out. Well, as we go, if we keep this rolling, we'll find out what I truly know. For some reason in my mind, Leech Seed is like the best thing in the world. And I use it all the time. Like I did another one of these runs already and I lost really early, so... and I felt like Leech Seed is like a really good safety. It's like a nice dot that also heals you, right? So like, it's not the most powerful early on, but it's nice to like throw a dot out and it like gives health back to somebody you switch into or something, you know? So I don't know, maybe it sucks. And then I guess let me know if it does and I'll stop using it. And I know like moves like Wrap and Fire Spin are like mega OP. So I probably won't... I'll try not to use that kind of stuff too much. Like, I don't want to rely on any of the crutches, you know what I mean? Like, but I also... Like, I want to just play the game like I would naturally play it. Aside from the little extra rules, you know? The only thing I think... Bulbasaur must be immune to poison. Because I have a really strong memory of being poisoned in this forest and getting my Pokemon like absolutely obliterated because the poison damage could actually kill you in these older games. But like right now, Leech Seed seems pretty good because it's counteracting just about everything Weedle can do. And so I think it's pretty good. I don't know if Bulbasaur gets Mega Drain eventually, or Giga Drain. I know those are pretty beastly. I really wanted to do like, maybe next time around I'll do a only grass type kind of thing. Because I really like grass types. It's something that I've always liked a lot. Like there's always like, Bellsprout is great. I don't really like Victory Bell as much, but I like Bellsprout a lot. Oddish is great. Again, I don't like Vileplume very much, but I like Oddish a lot. Like from a design standpoint. And like the Bulbasaur family's great. I don't know if I like a lot of the newer stuff. But in this generation, like who else was there that was grass? Tangela is kind of fun. It's like a weird bundle of roots. I'm trying to think of what else there is. I think I'm missing Parasect maybe. And I want to say Parasect looks insanely scary in this game. Like it's like the creepiest looking weird crab mushroom thing. And I don't know, I'm just kind of, it's a little bit of a walk down memory lane. And I don't know if the audio for this is going to get muted now that I think about it. Because I don't know if this is like technically copywritten music or how that works. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. If you hear like regular Pokemon sounds, you know it won't be, but if you hear some like weird medieval tavern music, then it's because I had to take it out. So hopefully that's not the case, because I like these songs. They're not necessarily like as chill as the stuff I normally put on, but they're kind of nice, not too repetitive. Like at least the trainer battle stuff is different than the actual like Pokemon battle, I think. It's hard to say. It's all foggy, even though I'm playing it right now, but whatever. Some of these battles though, man, these are a bit long, let's say. And that's why I turned off the animations. The animations are not super interesting looking. Like it's mostly just like the sprites kind of dashing at each other. So I just turned it off, and I also hope the flashing isn't too much. Like there's a pretty wild flash when you walk in the grass. But it's pretty brief, so hopefully it's not too much for people. God, there's just a lot of Weedles in here. I guess I do kind of like Weedle. Kakuna is not bad either. He's way cooler looking in this game than he is in a lot of other ones. Because I feel like they don't really show his little arms in any other games. Or at least in my memory. And I can't remember what Beedrill looks like in this one. Or if he's any good. I like Beedrill. I think he does. I don't know, I think he's pretty cool. And I think he looks cool when he's shiny. He's like bright green. But I also don't think shiny stuff technically exists. There's Pikachu. See how fat this little Pikachu is? Look at his little chicken legs. And then his weird like multicolored tail. And he's like this fat little chubby like happy dude. And now he's like this weird like slender thing. It's kind of weird what happened to it. But look at this Pikachu. It's great. I love this. I wish I could catch it. But yeah, he can't do anything to me, luckily, because I'm grass and he's electric, but the growling is a little obnoxious because I'm going to have to like tackle him 1,000 times. So I don't know, maybe I'll switch out. Maybe Ricky can whoop him up, I don't know. Wumbus was a mistake. Oh no, that wasn't... Well, so I'm going to have to get rid of Wumbus, it looks like. I guess, man, that is not great. I was excited for Beedrill. Oh, and he paralyzed my Ricky. So, man, this Pikachu is really... I should have just stayed in. Why did I switch out? So I already lost one dude. That is not good. That's my third Pokemon. And he's dead. So I'll have to... Like, you can't release him from here. I'll have to wait until we get to a PC. And I'll have to let him go, I guess. It's kind of sad. That is not... Oh, that's such a bummer. And I think I remember this last trainer being super hard, but maybe not. Like, most of the stuff can't hurt me a ton because I'm grass. And I guess poison, for some reason, doesn't hurt grass that much in this one. So maybe I'm good, but man, I can't believe... I'm already in like kind of a tight spot. Like I'm dead. I lost one. One of them's paralyzed. So like, okay, well it's just a level 9 Weedle, so I think I'm good, but dang, dude. That's okay. Dang, I spent more time naming Wumbus than I ever did using Wumbus. Wumbus didn't even get to do anything. He just died to a crit from a little fat Pikachu. Dang. Well, yeah. Maybe we can get... I don't think we can get another Weedle. And I only have one tackle left. Dang, I used 35 tackles in this forest. That's kind of crazy. But it's okay. I don't know. It's just kind of... This game's a lot harder, I think. Not hard. It's not like... Because I've made like a lot of weird rules for myself. Obviously it's harder, but this is definitely harder than the newer stuff, I think. Because like Sword and Shield were really easy. Even if you lose, they tend to like give you a little bit of leeway and they let you try again real easily. And there's a lot of quality of life changes. Okay, so we're still on Route 2, so we can't get a Pokemon here. But we can at least heal. And I think we're going to have to grind out a little bit because we still don't have a grass type move. And we already lost one Pokemon, and I really don't think we can afford to risk losing Bubba. He's pretty important to us right now. Dang, I can't believe we got to get rid of him. It's kind of weird that you can release like a passed out little Pokemon. Like, it's just like if this worm got smoked in battle and I just like threw him in the grass. So anyway, yeah, whatever. So I think we'll heal and then we'll go into that little section just south of here and grind out until we get either Razor Leaf or Vine Whip. I think that's the first thing Bulbasaur gets, and it's either at level 12 or 13, so it shouldn't be too much of a grind. And we should be able to knock it out with just a couple of these little folks down here. And I don't know, like, see that flashing? I don't really like that flashing. I wish I could turn that off, but it's not too crazy. So we'll just leave it. Leech seeding is probably not necessary, now that I think about it. Like, this rat isn't gonna do a whole lot of damage. I'll probably Oko a lot of these dudes. Or almost. But I guess it'll keep me topped off. And I think the first guy in the gym, the little like camper dude, I think he has like ground type stuff. So I don't think tackle can hurt them very much. But I don't actually know. Like, there's a lot of weird like type matchups, and special and physical is way different in this game than it is in the future games. So I'm trying to readjust my thought to that. I might have to look up a guide at one point, as funny as that is. Like, I'll have to use a guide to get through this children's game, but I'm not opposed to it. I used to have like the Prima strategy guide, for Pokemon, because it had like a full Pokedex in the back. It was so cool. I loved that stuff. And I have a lot of like really fond memories of this game. Like, we won a Nintendo Power like competition for a Mew. Me and my friend, and so you'd like sent our cartridges away to Nintendo, and then they like loaded a Mew onto it and sent it back. I think it was through Nintendo Power. Yeah, I don't know. We had like legitimate Mews. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. because maybe it was like some kind of sketchy service, but I could swear it was a Nintendo Power competition when we were little, and we would just play this game like crazy. Like I had Pokemon Blue, which is why I'm playing Red now, and he had Red, so like we had everything, you know. I remember like doing all the missing no glitches and like all that crazy stuff, and all the rumors you would hear about like you can get Mew behind the truck by the SSN and stuff. And obviously a lot of that wasn't true, but yeah, we played this game like crazy. And I don't know, I've played Pokemon since. This stuff is the jam. It's the best. So I don't know, we'll try our luck at this camper and see if we can knock it out. If not, this will literally like be the end of the run, because my Rattata is not strong enough. No, it's a junior trainer, not a camper. So, let's see, I guess. Yeah, Leech Seed I think is gonna... I think we need that pretty bad. And Growl, like... I don't know, I don't usually use like Growl and stuff too much, like actual like strategic moves. But in this case I think I have to start using that stuff a little more often. But we actually do full damage, it looks like. Unless sometimes the messaging is broken. But it looks like Diglett takes normal damage, so that's good. He may not even be ground type in this. I also don't know how he uses Scratch, that doesn't make sense. Because as far as I know, he doesn't have like hands or any kind of sharp like surface. And so if Diglett didn't take very much damage, then Sandshrew probably won't either. Or not, sorry, the opposite of that. And I don't have any potions. But anyway, yeah, Sandshrew should take full damage. But I might have to sacrifice my rat. So this might be the end of Ricky too, especially if this keeps happening. But I'd much rather sacrifice Ricky than Bubba. Because I really like Bulbasaur. And, oh my gosh. Yeah, there's some rough stuff in this. Especially Sand Attack. Sand Attack has to be like the most frustrating. Oh my god. I'm not having good luck. Wow. Yeah. Sand Attack is not a good. Dang, dude. I might have to sacrifice this little rat. Luckily we have the Leech Seed up, so that'll keep us like at least in the fight, you know? And with Tail Whip, maybe I can get his defense down, that I can just hit him real quick. I don't know if the Tail Whip will make him take more damage from Leech Seed, but that would be nice. So, I don't know, we'll see how this goes. This is like way less than ideal. I probably should have just ground out that extra level, and then I can just like use actual grass moves and just whip my way through. Maybe not. That's hopefully not something I have to remember for next time, but we'll see. I know the next gym is water type, so that'll also be easy for us. So once we get this done, I think we're in like a smooth sailing kind of territory. But again, we'll see about that. Dang it, I didn't even level up. Ricky did. I guess Ricky can get a little stronger. I don't know if... Maybe Eradicate is good in this game. I'll do some search and find out. But yeah, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go heal. And I am going to go back south and try and grind out that extra level. Because I can't afford to lose my boys this early. That's just no good. I also love like... I don't know what that is next to me. If it's supposed to be a Chansey. But those little like pictures, like the little sprites they use like on the pause screen, for example, are so terrible. It's great. Like Bulbasaur is just like a flower. Like, yeah, it's just a weird looking flower. So I'll speed up this grinding because I don't think anybody needs to watch me just murder a bunch of little Weedles over and over again. And it doesn't take too long, but it is a little repetitive, I guess. So we'll just kind of surge our way through this. And I guess we could have got... Maybe the next route will have some Weedles. Or I think I remember like Spearow being nearby somewhat soon. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping for another Pokemon and not accidentally killing something or having it kill me. That would be really nice because my team is a little rough right now. But I think Bulbasaur can honestly carry us through like maybe the first 4 gyms. Because you have what? Brock and then Misty. I think that's the order. The 3rd gym. Oh man. I don't know if I remember who the 3rd gym is. Is it just Giovanni in this? Oh goodness, I'll have to look this up. Because I don't remember. I think, or maybe it's Erica. Oh, I'm looking it up because it's going to bother me. You got Boulder Badge from Brock. Cascade. Oh yeah, Thunder Badge. The Thunder Badge should be pretty easy because Electric is weak to grass, I think. Not weak, but it doesn't hit us very hard. And then it's Erica, which I think we can take Erica pretty easily. But I think Koga and Sabrina is where things will start to get challenging for Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur kind of deal. But at that point, I think we'll have hopefully somewhat of a different team. But yeah, look at Brock just getting absolutely bulldozed. Once you actually have like a super effective move, it's unreal how quickly this stuff drops. Onyx actually looks really good. Geodude not so much, but Onyx looks good. But yeah, so that's our first badge. I don't know, that's not bad for like about half hour. So I am going to keep uploading these. Probably like this first game I'm going to upload all of them because why not? It's pretty short. And I will upload this in between Stardew Valley stuff. So if you watch this but you prefer Stardew Valley, don't worry. Stardew Valley is not going anywhere. And this is kind of just something I wanted to do for fun. Kind of the same vibe as my other stuff, but just a different game. So let me know what you think. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can let me know if you want. Just try to be nice. Otherwise, that's it. I don't know. Check out my Stardew stuff if you'd like. I will be back again in a couple of days, and I will see y'all there. Later.